So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at color separating a design that was done in a different program. In this case, this design was done in WinPC Sign. So this design is exported from WinPC Sign as an EPS file, and then we're just going to go ahead and bring that design in. Just drag and drop it right here into my CorelDRAW workspace. We'll go ahead and click OK, and the design would come in like this. Now initially, if we look in our object manager, you notice that initially the design is grouped. So what we would do is just go ahead and choose UG, which is ungroup here in EasyStone. And now the design is all individual objects. Now if we look over here in the object manager, you can see it just says curve, 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 curve. So EasyStone doesn't know what these objects are, so we have to tell it what these objects are. And what we're going to do first, though, is we're going to select our entire design and add a weed box. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now by default, a 1-inch weed box is added. Now just for a little fun, what I did, because sometimes I like to use a 1-inch weed box, but sometimes on smaller designs I'll use half of that. So if you hold the shift key and click on AW, then notice that the margin is only a 1/2 inch, and or half of whatever we set it to be. And just for full understanding, if we right click on AW, we get this weed margin dialog box where we can specify our weed margin. Now in this case, I've specified it as 25 millimeters, and there's 25.4 millimeters in an inch. So anyhow, I just wanted to point that out, that you could specify the weed margin if you desired to. So we'll go ahead and again, we'll add a weed box. So now that we have the weed box, now what we want to do is we want to convert this design into a design that EasyStone can understand as far as stone colors and whatnot. And the easy way to do that is just to select the entire design. And we have a companion plugin called EasyPrep. And we'll go ahead and bring in, here's EasyPrep here. And what we're going to do is we're going to process by color. Now, I will warn you, if you're using Beta 8, their EasyPrep is actually broken. So, but we fixed it in Beta 9. At least I hope we did. So let's go ahead and try it. Choose process by color. And notice it shows us the first color it finds, which in this case is yellow, and we can assign whatever color we want to this. So let's just say I'm going to assign crystal to it. And then we go ahead and choose process by color again. And then for the next one, we'll go ahead and for this one, let's go ahead and apply light cyan. And now all the colors have been processed. So there is our design. So that's kind of our first step. Now the next step then is to actually get our color separations for our individual templates. And now that if you look here in the object manager, now you can see that there's some type of information, and it's already automatically detected that they're SS10 stones, and so on and so forth. So now what we can do is we can just go ahead and select the entire design with the weed box and choose right here on the miscellaneous tab. If we choose export vector file, we can also right click on E down here are the quick pick tools, and that will also bring up our advanced export options here, where for template 1 we're going to assign crystal, and for template 2 we'll assign light cyan. Now we could, if we wanted to, export a design in one or more file formats, which is pretty handy. You could select all or one. Generally speaking, we're going to use the combo option. And what that means is it's going to put both color separations in one combination file. That's what that means. So when we export as EPS or SVG or PLT, when we do that, then it will have both of the color separations. But for this example, let's just choose the export to CDR file option, and we'll choose export. And when you choose export to CDR file, it's not going to actually export any files. It's just going to export the color separations to CorelDRAW. And the way we have it set up is it gives you a full version, and then it gives you the color separated ones as well. So that is how to convert a design that is created in a third-party application, convert it for use here inside EasyStone, and then be able to automatically get your color separations. We can also get our stone use report. We can get all of our height and width information from there. You can see here we've got X number of crystal and light cyan. We can click on the calculate stone price, and it tells us based on our stone pricing what your cost would be as well. So $256 for this design. And if we wanted to, we could even add the dimensions of the design to our output there as well. So you have a lot of flexibility there. We can even come in here and we can right click on MU, and that's going to automatically assign a watermark and automatically give us our dimension. And then we can select the design, and we can even simulate stones. Once you've used EasyPrep to define what these stones are, now you can see that we've simulated those stones, and now they look like real rhinestones. So a lot of flexibility here, even when you're using a third-party application as far as preparing your file for your website. We can come in here, choose export proof image. A lot simpler than doing it in CorelDRAW. We can define how many pixels wide we want our image to be, and then we can go ahead and give it a name. And then when we choose export proof image, it will automatically export that proof image, and this is what we get. Let me just pull this over here. There's our Windows viewer. You can see this is the image that we would get. It's exactly 500 pixels wide, and however tall it needs to be, that's always done proportionally. So that gives you a quick rundown on how you can prep your files for your vinyl cutting, and also get your files ready for the website as well. Thanks for watching.